Hey,
happy Friday.
We're in the house.
Welcome. We're in Manhattan. We're in the beautiful neighborhood of Chelsea, guys.
Chelsea.
And it's a gorgeous day today.
Chelsea girl.
Gorgeous day. Welcome aboard, guys. Welcome aboard.
Velvet Underground, Chelsea girls, kicking us off today. Welcome aboard, guys. Just got out of work. Gonna take you for a little walk.
Oh, and what a beautiful day for a walk.
We shine bright because we grind tight. Right, honey?
That's right.
Yeah. Let me know what you guys are up to. Hope you're having a nice weekend. Hope you can hear us. It's Friday, guys. May 2nd. May. Come what may. Welcome aboard. Everybody's shuffling in. DC 322, I can see you. Jeffrey Wu.
Hey, guys. Thanks for joining.
I can see you.
Good. Perfect, James.
Mr. Vincent Padula. Padula popping in. Hardworking Vincent in the house today. Guys, 80 degrees and change, May 2nd. Absolutely summer-like.
And beautiful.
And just gorgeous. We got a little breeze. We're over on the west side in Chelsea. Just got off work. Punched our time card and as a figure of speech. And off we go. Karla's going to take you for a little walk. Let's go. Let's do this.
So guys, as you may have noticed from A, the thumbnail, and B, the start of our live stream, because we were coming from a work assignment, you know, we had a photo shoot. It was an interior shoot. We do not have Sweet Boy Hudson with us. He is at home working on his pizza novel. Now this is looking south towards downtown. Oh, look, this is making me miss it, Hudson, even more.
Like
oh, look at those beautiful eyes.
Yeah.
What beautiful eyes!
Our guys at home. How old?
Wow!
9 years old.
9. Ours is 13.
Mesmerizing. Those light blue eyes.
Same build.
They were like marbles.
Yep. Maybe a little bigger.
Yeah. Hey Marie Eve. Hey Vincent.
6'3", maybe a quarter inch
Cynthia
bigger.
or Sharon says, just a quick hi. I had to go have some dinner. Oh well, that sounds perfect.
That's great.
So hey James, can you strap this?
I'll strap it on.
There you go. Hey Busy Bee NY saying
There we
happy
go.
Friday. Thanks for joining us, guys. So, yeah, Sweet Boy Hudson is at home working on his pizza novel. He's making a lot of great progress, which is always a good thing. Oh, look at these beautiful flowers. What pretty flowers. Really pretty. Guys, if you missed it, on Sunday, we went to the opening day at the Macy's Flower Show, talking about flowers. And what a beautiful flower show that was this year. Now, I want to just, as we stroll along 9th Avenue, that's where we are, 9th Avenue in Chelsea. Check out this wood. Look at this wood building.
Oh my God.
There's not too many wood
Don't
buildings.
you love it? Don't you love it?
Right, there's not too many wood buildings left in Manhattan anymore. And the reason why is because they don't build them with wood anymore. And when they did, a lot of the ones that were wood burned down. So this is highly unusual.
Yeah.
To see
It
a
is.
wood building.
That's
And if you're looking for a storefront, obviously the storefront could be yours.
Yeah.
Are you working on it?
We just installed those glasses.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we were admiring. Look at this. There's not too many wood buildings. You see, it's made of wood. You don't see them in Manhattan much anymore. So,
You're
yeah,
right.
unusual.
I didn't even realize about that. Huh?
Yeah, cool, right? See, you learn something new every day, right?
It looks like a village.
Yeah. Oh, you did beautiful with the glass work. That's a beautiful glass. Nice. Oh, look how much better that it looks than the old one.
Yeah, we have to finish that one next week.
Yeah, look, this is the new glass. Look how nice and bright. And it's going to probably keep the place a lot warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Then look at this old glass. Probably like leaking around the edges. So, oh yeah, that's big work. So look how pretty Chelsea is. Yeah, look at this beautiful old building. So guys, we're in the heart of Chelsea, 9th Avenue.
Chelsea girl.
Vincent says, I know those buildings. I've passed them a few times. Yeah, it's on your delivery route. Oh, hi, Michael Gorski saying, hi guys, love the New York City walks.
Hey, Michael.
Stephen Edwards says, glass, I love old glass. Oh, James, you know what? Can you get out some water for me?
You got it, honey.
Because I'm going to show these pretty
You
tulips.
asked for it, you got
Look
it.
at these gorgeous tulips.
Ah,
These are beautiful tulips.
Yeah. I love that building over away. Look at how each has like kind of a bay window effect to it. Even though they're 3 windows, they, you know, it bulges out.
Now I want to show. I don't know if Desi Des is watching. I didn't see Desi Des's name come up on the chat yet, but I want to show you something funny. Well, I think it's funny anyway. Check this out.
That little store.
Desi Flavors Deli. Desi Des, check out Desi Flavors Deli.
Yeah. And look
Pretty
at
cool, right?
That little tiny building they stuck in there.
Yeah, pet grooming. I'll have some more water.
Here you go.
Yeah, I'm just really thirsty all of a sudden. Hey, Ernesto saying hi from South Los Angeles. Fila Styles. Joe Burgess says Chelsea, London is nice too. Yeah, so just like there's a Chelsea neighborhood in Manhattan, you're absolutely right, Joe Burgess. There's a Chelsea neighborhood in the UK, in London. Yeah, it's a beautiful day today. It's a lot warmer than it was yesterday. Yesterday there was, it was only a high of like 60 degrees Fahrenheit or so. And today, up in the 80s, the sun came out and the temperature went up. Oh, now you can see the High Line down this street. There's the High Line at the end of the street.
Yeah.
That looks beautiful. And people are out doing some alfresco dining, enjoying this beautiful weather.
Why don't they just put a martini like a highball?
Hey, Stephen Edwards saying tulips in Ottawa, Canada has a tulip festival. Oh, that's nice.
Look at a Chelsea Royal Care Pharmacy.
Huh. Oh yeah, look at that. And what's that? Cost cut quality. I don't know what that is. Oh, like redecorating or something.
Busy day, guys.
And as you see, there's not that many people out and about right now because, I mean, some people are still at work because it's only 4:53 p.m. right now. Hey, Joseph Taylor saying hi, James and Karla and Hudson.
Hey, Joseph.
Woot, woot. Yeah, it is.
what is
It's
this? Look at this.
it is quiet, right?
No CD player.
Yeah, there's not that many people out and about walking right now, but I would say they're either still at work or, gosh, they could have left for the early weekend, left the city on their way to wherever.
Funny, look at that building.
Oh yeah, look at that. Look at the angles, right?
Yeah.
That is odd.
The angle of the dangle.
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting buildings being built by the High Line. A lot of interesting architecture as well. Oh, see, it's lit again.
Yeah.
Does New York have early bird specials? No, Steve. No, Stephen. There is no early bird specials. I think that's only
Florida.
down in Florida that I know of. I don't know if it's other states, but no.
Dinner at 3:30.
No, this is not a dinner time. I mean, if you want to eat out and you don't want to wait, then this would actually be a good time to go eat someplace because it definitely would not be busy at this time. This would be probably the least busy time. Hey, Damon Dunn. Peasant Boy says strictly a Florida thing. Well, I don't know if it's maybe some other states. I don't know. Maybe Arizona. I think it's like a retirement community area. I think that's for senior citizens. So maybe a place where a lot of senior citizens live, they would have that. So I don't know if Arizona.
I know Bridgeport didn't have it.
Well, that nobody retires to Bridgeport, James.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Oh, you eat at Claire's. Oh, yeah, we've eaten at Claire's,
Oh, of course,
Joseph
Claire's
Taylor.
Cornucopia.
Yeah, Claire's Cornucopia. We got
The garden burger.
the garden burger there. Their vegetarian burger. Very nice.
Yeah, it's nice. They
Now
do a
here's
nice job.
the Google headquarters. In case you guys are fans of Google. Here's their big headquarters. Look at that.
They do curly fries. Joe, don't they do curly fries?
David Browder says there are early bird dinner specials here in Deadwood. Oh wow! See, that's what I'm saying. There's some of the bars might have happy hour. That's about it that I know of. Like there's happy hour at bars, but there's could be happy hour specials.
No matter what.
Look at people like they're interested in Google. I'm not sure why, but they're interested in the Google building.
Yeah, they love it.
They're Googling.
You want to dip in here for a sec? See how far we get? We could always run out.
Yeah, guys, let's see if the Chelsea Market has any flower displays. Let's check it out.
Let's see.
You got it, James?
Yep. Oh, after you, madam.
Oh, I love these big lights. Don't you love the big lights? So here's some places. Okay, a lot of good stuff. Right, James? So guys, this was the old Nabisco factory, right, James?
Yeah, the biscuits.
Yeah, so Nabisco biscuits. In
And
fact,
I like those
here's
breakfast. No, that was
Chelsea,
Stelladoro.
Chelsea Market. Look at this. They're giving the history of the Nabisco factory. This is really cool. Wait, James. See, this was the old Nabisco National Biscuit Company, and you can learn something about. Right, James. Why don't you go?
Oh, it's back here?
You're gonna have to look for the signs.
Oh, there's something like Lodi?
It's all the way back. So guys, this building where the Chelsea Market is was the National Biscuit Company. And here's some memorabilia. Look at this. Uneda biscuit. The spiced wafers. This is the things they made here. Sugar wafers. Look, and there's an old picture of how it looked. Kennedy's Celebrated Biscuit, National Biscuit Company. Oreos, they made Oreo sandwich cookies here. And the premium soda crackers. Isn't that cool? And look at that. It's the old... And look, here's how the packing department looked. The mixing department. Machine shop. Cool, right? So they show you a little bit about the history. And actually, cool, right? Oh, here's some fresh flowers.
It was nice.
And we love Chelsea Market because there's a lot of little independently owned small businesses have set up little stalls inside here. And look at look at that. How cool is that, right? Look at this. This is Lilac Chocolate since 1923. We've highlighted this small business. It's a wonderful chocolate shop. And I guess they're getting ready for Mother's Day. Mother's Day, look, Mom's Lolly, $7. And look at this, a little gift box for Mom. This is pretty. That's a pretty little gift box. There's a pizzeria. If I go in here, I go broke. Yeah. Right, Vincent? There's so many great places. Look at that. National Biscuit Company. There's yeah, their chocolate is really good. I agree, Vincent. Yeah, so they have restaurants, they have just different food stalls. Look at this, Choti Mia street food. This is bright. I'm liking this. Look at this, guys. Look at this, these fun signage. Authentic Indian kitchen. Best jalebi in town. And there's burgers. Wow, there's a little bit of everything. Tacos. This water feature. Oh, look at this. This is nice. Look at this old Oreo sandwich. Look at that. Look at the old, like the old freight elevator. But I love this. I love this. Wow, look at the old mural, Oreo sandwich. That's amazing. And then look at this. How cool is this? Isn't this cool, James?
Yeah, I took a little shower.
Yeah.
They said, sir, you can't do that here. I had a little bath brush and some shampoo. And they said, no, 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 sir, you can't do that here.
James, I'm going to show you something here.
All right.
This is my...
Yeah, Oreo.
Isn't that great, the Oreo
That's awesome.
sandwich? So guys,
Yeah, that's awesome.
so much history here in the Chelsea market, right?
You want to go out 10th?
Yeah, look at this.
Why don't we go out 10th out?
Look at this pasta shop. What do they got cooking over here? Yeah. Oh, nice pastas. Wow, look at this. It's huge, right?
Huge.
Gorgeous. Yeah, it's an indoor shower. See, like they've thought of
You can see where I got mixed up.
they thought of everything in here, right?
Yeah. I had my little back brush. Now I'm in a bathrobe walking around, soaking wet.
Look at that, even a taste of economy candy is in here.
Yeah,
So you can go out these doors too.
right.
Oh wow, what's this display? Is this for James? Look how pretty this looks. Like it
Yeah.
looks like a, you know,
Floral.
for a. I knew there would be
one.
flowers
Yeah.
in here,
Look at that.
right,
Mango.
James?
Yeah.
Hey, Adriana Rodriguez. Hey, Miss Kay. How are you? Look how pretty this looks with the cherry blossoms, right?
Yep.
Doesn't this look gorgeous, guys?
Look at the floor from old days. It's down there. You don't need it, right?
No.
Look at this.
Yeah, isn't this wonderful? It goes all the way from 9th Avenue to 10th Avenue. And look at this. This is part of its
old pipes. and
old
stuff.
pipes from its baking past. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's a really cool place to explore.
Look at the ceiling.
Yeah.
Guys. The vent
I just-
windows.
We just really love coming in
See
here.
the windows? Like the,
Yeah, it's fabulous.
Yeah.
Just a nod, you know, adaptive reuse. Look at how clever they made the
Yeah,
the table. Look at that. It's a piece of machinery, and then they made a table out of it. How cool is that? I love it. Oh, and here's a bookstore too.
Yeah. Wonder if they
They had, yes, guys, they have our books.
Nice.
Both of them.
Jesse's pregnant again?
They have both of them. James, why don't you
I
point
see
them
them.
out?
Yeah,
Just stay
guys.
here because of the music.
Guys, great bars in Storefront NYC. Right there.
Wow. Awesome.
Yeah.
Nice to see that they have our books in stock.
Yeah, beautiful, right?
Yeah, if it wasn't so busy, I would sign them, but it's quite busy, so I don't want to you know, take away time from the register because
Right.
you know we'll have to you know take away time from the them helping customers.
Unforgiven.
Oh, and then look at this hallway. Look at this nod to the industrial past.
Yeah.
Look at this. Isn't that awesome, guys?
Wow, looky here.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah. Look at that. They're like torches.
Yeah.
What's
Just
this
like
here?
just the and the nod. Yeah, it's an art installation. Beautiful, right? And look at this, more of its past.
Yeah, look at that. Second floor. Look at
Look
that.
at the conveyor belt.
Yeah, very cool.
I love it. So we love when there's,
Look at the marbles.
look at how big, see, National Biscuit Company. This is the same building we're in now. And they
Marbles.
made the Oreo cookies here,
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
National Biscuit Company.
Nabisco.
So pretty cool, right, guys?
Dope.
Definitely an awesome place to visit,
Yeah.
and
That was
you can shop there. You can dine here. Yeah, just a little bit of everything.
fly.
And then you can go visit the High Line because the High Line entrance is
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah, nice.
So couldn't be better.
Nice.
I'm glad we went inside to check it out. Like James?
Very nice.
And now we're on 10th Avenue. So we walked all the way through from 9th Avenue to 10th Avenue.
We'll go straight to watch it.
Yeah.
We'll go straight to
Yep. And look at this. Look at how the buildings were connected by this sky bridge. Isn't that cool too? Yeah, Ms. K, it's nice to see the history, right? I thought so. Pretty cool.
Fantastic job.
Yeah, awesome to see the history.
Hello.
James, you want to hold this for a second? I'm going to get some water.
Yeah. Guys, we're on the, this is
10th
the Hudson
Avenue
River
now.
back over
Yeah.
here. 10th Avenue Freeze Out by Mr. Springsteen. The big man joined the band. Guys, hope you're having a nice Friday
And,
afternoon.
there is public restrooms in there, by the way.
Yeah, there's a Rivian dealership, electric cars, trucks mainly.
James, how would you rate the bathrooms at Chelsea Market? Since
9 out of 10.
not bad, 9 out of 10.
But I think it would have got a 10 out of 10, but it's just super busy.
Right. Now we've crossed from the Chelsea neighborhood because we're crossing 14th Street. 14th Street is the dividing line for the neighborhood of Chelsea, and this is 14th Street to the Meatpacking district. So technically, we are now crossed
cut
over.
down that street. Yeah, it's better.
We've now crossed from Chelsea to the Meatpacking district.
Yeah. Hell
And
yeah.
the High Line is now an elevated park, of course. But remember, the reason why the Nabisco Biscuit Company is where it was is because of the freight trains. You would load all the products right onto the freight trains right there.
onto them.
Yeah, because the freight train line ran right there.
Send out Oreos to all over the country. Wow.
Wow, we got. Now we cross over here, and it's like there's so many more people walking, and there's like music
Are you
going.
gonna go my way?
Wow.
Oh, he's singing on the bike.
Yeah,
over
he's singing.
there. A regular Lenny Kravitz.
Extra good. Yeah, we got an impromptu concert on the street. It's lively here in the Meatpacking District, right,
What
James?
I really want to know is,
Right?
I'm gonna go my way.
Very lively.
Like it sounds familiar.
Look how pretty this looks, James. Doesn't this look gorgeous? So guys, Chelsea to the Meatpacking District. Just a short walk and a must-stop visit at the Chelsea Market. I mean, I would say
Yeah.
Chelsea Market must-stop.
Yeah.
Must-stop visit.
Grind, no sleep,
look at
right,
this.
honey?
This is really cool to see. You could see the museum has an outside deck. That's the Whitney Museum of Art.
Yeah.
And they have like a little observation area. Doesn't that look cool,
Look,
guys?
Page over there.
That looks awesome, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Vincent says, "Oh, it's years ago. This was not safe to walk." That's very
it's
true.
different. Yeah, it was
And
totally different.
very different. I mean, this Meatpacking District is unrecognizable from when James and I
Yeah.
first started hanging out in the 1980s.
Remember that?
Totally
Yeah, for sure.
unrecognizable.
Different. You get a whole different type of wares over here.
Yeah. Oh, they got the Tesla dealership. Nick G, here's your Tesla dealership. Just shouting out to Nick G. I guess they're happy with their Cybertruck. Looks like they're
Proud of it, yeah.
getting
I would be.
Cybertrucking ready.
Yeah, 130,000, whatever it is. It's great.
Yeah, I'm glad that it changed for the good.
Oh yeah, you take it.
Yeah, it's been revitalized, but with that, there are some old school gems that have still survived. Now you see, this is a new hotel, which is the standard. Let me just show you. Yeah, Hogs and Heifers was right over here.
Was right over there.
Yeah, Hogs and
The
Heifers.
sign is still there.
The-
See that
the-
little
the-
circle?
Right, the sign for Hogs and Heifers is still there on the building. That's right there. That circle is the old sign for Hogs and Heifers. And we included that in our book, New York Nights. But an old standout is the beautiful Hector's Cafe and Diner. And Hector's Cafe and Diner is actually one of the only. There's only a few. I think there's only 5 standalone diners left in New York City. The west side of Manhattan used to have a lot more standalone diners, but Hector's is one of the last standalone diners, and we've eaten here a bunch of times. I'm gonna go in and say hi to them. James, I'm gonna go in and say hi. I don't want to walk in with the camera. Just
Yeah.
I'll ask them if I can.
Guys,
go in.
we're at the corner of Washington Street and Little West 12th. There's Karla
Perfect.
popping across. Little West 12th Street is right here. That's this one. And heading north and south is Washington Street. The Meatpacking District. There used to be a diner down here, Florent, that everybody would go to after the clubs closed and late at night. 4 a.m. the place would be packed. Remember Florent, guys? Right down there. Or right up here. Right up here. Off to the right. Vincent would go there for breakfast. Yeah, I bet. They do a nice job, Vincent. They do a real nice job. Very nice. Here's Hector's. Aston Martin. SUV, DBX. Let me show you how Hector's, it's tucked right underneath the High Line. Show you a view over here. See that? Oh, it's tucked right underneath. Hector's. There's the Hudson River.
I can show everybody there's not that many customers inside
Oh,
right now.
nice.
So I'm gonna show them.
They're good to go?
I just want to show inside. So guys, this is a little gem, Hector's Cafe. You see, it's very small, but like look at the old counter seating. It's fabulous, right? And then we've eaten here a bunch of times, and then during the pandemic they had the tables outside, so we were able to eat here with Hudson as well. But of course, you know, they don't have the outside tables anymore. But it's a fabulous spot. Very, thank you. Very, very reasonable prices, especially for the neighborhood. I'll show you. 2 eggs served with French fries and toast, $11.95. And pancakes from 2 a.m. to 12 p.m., $12.95. That's the breakfast specials. But you can get breakfast like, you can get it all day long. And then James and I love the burgers because they get their meat fresh because they're right here in the Meatpacking district. Let me show you the price of the burgers. There's the burgers. Jumbo beef burger, $12.75. And I'm telling you, they get their meat right from here. They get their meat like basically next door, so you know it's like super nice and fresh. Extra good. Yeah, just 2 people. Yeah, so many great places to eat, right? Yeah, can you put that in my bag? I'll. No, Christian Hansen. Those are very good prices for New York. You know, if you're comparing it to prices elsewhere, that's, you know, it might seem expensive, but by New York standards, it's very, very, very inexpensive. Especially the Meatpacking district. Everything tends to be super pricey. You know, like if you want to get a hamburger and you want to eat outside at the Standard, you're going to pay at least $25, $30. I'm not sure the exact price, but it would be at least that.
Guys, did you know that a crosswalk like these, the zebras, you cannot turn until there is no one in the crosswalk in the street. When it's just 2 white lines, one on each side, like one here, and it's not broken up like this, just 2 white lines that you can turn once someone's halfway through. Thought you'd find that interesting.
Excellent, James.
See, you never
but I
know.
want to show everybody the Standard
You never
Hotel.
know which direction James is going to, take you.
Yeah, what Christian Hansen's saying is you can't even get fast food for $10 these days. Inflation is crazy. Yeah. Yeah. So, guys, I mean, we've been to other diners, and some diners in New York City, it could be like $18 to $20 for an order of pancakes. And remember, I mean, the prices probably also went up because the price of eggs went up as well. You know, with egg prices, you know, have come down a little bit now. But if you remember, egg prices went up so high that pancakes are made with eggs. So, you know, they probably had to raise the prices because of that as well. I bought eggs today at Walmart for $3.50 a dozen, says David Browder. Oh wow, that was a really good price. I mean, I've seen it at Trader Joe's for, I think it was like $4.29 or was it $4.50 a dozen? Something like that. That's the cheapest I've seen it. But definitely egg prices aren't as bad as they were. But, you know, still that always factors in. You should do yours too. Yep. No, those are not organic though. That price for eggs, yeah, organic eggs are going to be organic and cage-free. You're gonna pay way more money, for sure. It's always a premium when you get cage-free, grass-fed, you know, that kind of stuff. Look at this, so they got a little museum.
We have to go around.
Yeah, it looks like they have this area closed. They have this little museum set up.
Yeah.
So we can't walk right here,
Yeah.
but we love
No,
this
go to
old
the left.
building.
Yeah.
I love this old.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Good, so let's go around this. Looks like they had a little Leica,
Around the outside.
a
Around the
Leica exhibit, James.
Yeah.
A little photography show they had apparently. Leica, 100 meatpacking districts, witness a century. Oh, very nice. Adriana says, I'm visiting New York City in September and I want to visit as many churches as I can. Oh, that sounds like a nice plan. September is a beautiful month to visit. Adriana, that would be beautiful. This is so, I'm just going to go where it's a little prettier, you know. Oh, look at that. Look how pretty this is. Oh, guys, this is Hudson Street, making me miss Mr. Hudson so much. Right, James?
Yeah,
James, you lead the way. Oh, and then you can see the edge. Look at that.
yeah, look at the people up there.
Yeah, there's people on the edge, on the observation deck. Oh, and there's One World Trade Center, guys. You can see down this way. A lot of people strolling around. Beautiful. What a beautiful day.
There's a sidewalk gym over there.
Yep, people taking advantage of the playground, and look at them doing the workout out on the sidewalk over here. We got a little sidewalk gym. It's the Meatpacking Athletic. Yeah, look at that. They're doing their workout in the sun. There you go. Right, James?
Vitamin D. Oh, get some vitamin D.
Yeah. Get vitamin D and muscles at the same time. James, see, you're ticking all the boxes. Right, James? Right, Adriana, exactly. Hudson is working at home on his pizza novel. Hey, DMC123, thanks for joining. Writing his novel. Oh, hey, the joyful one said, these areas are so pretty and nice to enjoy. It just makes me sad how expensive it's getting to live here. I wish something could be done to make housing more affordable for New Yorkers. Well, I mean, it's a really good point because as neighborhoods got gentrified, you know, it's become super expensive.
Yeah, for
I mean,
sure.
James and I are fortunate that that you know, we moved into our neighborhood back when it wasn't, you know, very nice, and
nice
it
way of
was
putting it.
cheaper. You know,
Yeah.
it's been gentrified as well, and prices have gotten up.
Yeah.
Look at this. If you can read this, you are too close.
Yeah, isn't that something?
Look, aptly put, guys. If you can read this, you are too close. See that? It's telling it like it is. Right, James?
Yeah. We'll cut to the park and go down the
Hey, Linda B. Thanks for joining us.
park. Hey, Linda.
Oh, Lori Lou is recouping from surgery and taking it easy. Oh,
That sounds
oh,
good.
healing wishes, and Hudson sends you healing kisses. Lori Lou, NJ. We hope you have a speedy recovery.
Don't cross on your lights, Jim.
Okay, sounds good. I'll wait until the light changes. I will not just dart across. Now, guys, this place is known to have a great burger. You wouldn't believe that there would be a good burger outside at a gas station, but that's what they say. I've never tried it, but that place is said to have good burger. Oh, Marty's been a member for 47 months of
Marty.
extra good and pizza.
Fantastic
Oh,
job.
thank you, Marty Lewis, for this love and support. We really appreciate the additional support you provide us by being a member of our YouTube family. Thank you so much for that. And of course, with that membership comes little additional perks, such as the access to the custom Hudson emojis.
Yep.
Oh, I'll have some water, James. That sounds
It's
like
a
a
booty
good plan.
percolate.
So look at this pretty park. The Jackson Square Park. I guess they didn't turn on the fountain yet. That's the last of the water, I believe.
No, there's one over here.
Empty. Oh, empty.
Oh.
Yeah, but yeah, in terms of like the overall like what's happening.
Yep, put it right here. Oh, look at the pretty tulips. Oh my God, look at the blooms here. Oh, this looks gorgeous. Look at those. Oh, Ridgewood 237's saying, guys, you're not too far from Assault and Battery Fish and Chips.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're absolutely right. It's just down the block. Ridgewood 237, don't even remind us. It's right here. And sadly, we could eat outside in the outdoor dining area, but I would never do that without Sweet Boy Hudson. So we are not going to go to Assault and Battery, although you're making me wish we could. But we will save that for a time that we could dine outside with Sweet Boy Hudson, because they do have an outdoor dining area, which is very nice. Yeah, I'm just going to show it over here, James. You can see they set it up. It's out in the street there, their little green area. No, it's making me miss my little Sweet Boy
Yeah,
Huts.
little huts, right? Watch the high curve. Yeah.
So let's take a tranquil side street to walk on. Let's go on West 13th Street. That sounds like a good plan. Yeah, we can't, Sweet Boy Hudson can't miss out on a good fish and chips. And they love him there. You know, Nikki, the owner, she loves Hudson. So, you know, Hudson would never forgive us. You ate outside
Yeah, without me.
at Tea and Sympathy and Assault and Battery without me?
You daft prick.
Yeah, he would not like that at all. Oh, look at this lovely old brick building.
Runner, honey.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at the fire escapes.
Cool, right?
Oh, this is a beautiful street. Listen to the birds chirping. It's so nice and quiet. When you get off the main streets, the side streets here, because now we're not out of the meatpacking district. Now we're in Greenwich Village. The side streets are so quiet. Oh, look at this.
Yeah, a little tube
Master
amplifier.
Sound.
Tube amplifier.
Old tube amplifier. Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Look how pretty. Don't they look pretty?
Yeah, flowers are looking great.
Yeah, they look really pretty. Wow, valet parking for the hospital? Up to 3 hours, $25.
Yeah.
6 hours, $30.
Wow.
Well, that's not bad for, valet parking price, I suppose, right?
No. Hudson has a valet. Look at the old church on it. How pretty.
Josh Remington says the home down south is a year old, but still going up. Oh, very cool. Hey, Linda B, thanks for joining us. Adriana Rodriguez has never been to this area. Oh yeah, this is the Greenwich Village, but the West Village, like you could call it West Village, because Greenwich Village kind of is divided into eastern and western, more eastern section. There's One World Trade Center. So this would technically be called the West Village.
Yeah.
Here's 7th Avenue. Here's what the doctor ordered.
Yeah.
Bagel RX.
Yeah, it's what the doctor
You got it?
ordered.
Get-
24/7.
There you go. 24/7 they're open.
Nice job, right?
Bagel RX. I like that name. Just what the doctor ordered. A bagel, a buttered bagel for you.
That's your prescription.
Your prescription for good health.
Doctor's orders.
David Breder said this was the last part of the city that used DC power. Oh,
yeah.
cool.
That is very cool.
I love finding out facts like that. You see, there's going to be a lot of beautiful,
look at
beautiful
those.
townhouses now. Look at
these
this.
colorful.
Look at this beautiful townhouse. Has a little garden outside.
They're blush. Watch it, honey. They're
Beautiful.
blush. Beautiful.
And look at that. These beautiful townhouses.
Oh, fantastic.
Gorgeous. Oh, look at this. This one's not been redone at all.
No.
This one has its
That could use
original.
some work, right?
Yeah, it looks like it's original brick facade. A lot of these townhouses have been redone. Sometimes they've even combined ones and made like a super townhouse by combining adjacent townhouses. You know, kind of like what Sarah Jessica Parker did.
That's the blank faces that are basically like the thought of like staring at the screen for like hours more at a time.
And this one, as you see, has a nice dining on the ground floor.
Yard, yeah.
Yeah, made a restaurant out of the ground floor space. Look at that bright red door.
Yeah, isn't
Doesn't
that
that
cool?
look beautiful? Oh yeah, Vincent, absolutely. Yeah, these townhouses are expensive. I mean, they never were really cheap. You know, the Greenwich Village was also always a desirable neighborhood, but you know, certainly they were more affordable. But now it's, you know, millions of dollars, even for one like this that obviously
Needs a lot of work, yeah.
Needs a lot of work. If it was for sale, it would still be worth a lot of money just because of
2.5 million renovations.
Right.
They don't care.
you know, it would cost millions of dollars to renovate it and get it up to code. But, you know, it's just the property alone. Even
Yeah.
just the property is so expensive. So, yeah, you're absolutely right. Greenwich Village is not, you know, you can't afford to buy a townhouse unless you want to spend millions. Yeah, exactly. If they were low in cost, they'd need a ton of repairs. Yeah, like I said, you'd have to pour millions of dollars into renovating it. but it's pretty. These little, you know, ground floor restaurants make it quite quaint on these side streets. Josh Remington is saying hi. Thanks for joining us, Josh. What's millions among friends? Exactly.
You know, speaking
Well said. So talking about bagels, there's a great bagel place right over here with our last name, with no relation to us, by the way. We don't own this bagel place, but this is Murray's Bagels. There's Murray's Bagels right there. We'll wait for the light. There's One World Trade Center down there.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Yeah, location definitely adds a lot of value in my case as well, says Linda B. Yeah, that's true that.
6th Avenue.
Guys,
Always
hi.
busy.
Hi,
Always
Southern
busy.
Gal. How are you? Thanks for joining. Oh, there's a nice breeze, guys. A really nice breeze right now.
Yes. Indeed, hon.
So let's keep on walking on 13th Street. This is really nice. It's been a pretty stroll. Do you have access to the High Line from Hector's Diner? It's built right over Hector's Diner, so you can walk. You just walk like 2 blocks, and there's a staircase. Right on 14th Street is the entrance to the High Line. There's a staircase, and then a little further down there's another entrance by the Whitney Museum.
Can I ask you, what do you got on today?
Josh Remington says to James and Karla, thanks, my lovelies, and say hi to Hudson later. Oh, we bet you. We'll give Hudson a pat and a kiss for you. Look at this. This is the Walker Hotel, guys, in case you're ever wanting an interesting place to stay in Greenwich Village. It's a very, it's not inexpensive, but it's a very pretty hotel. Very pretty hotel. I always like to point out, you know, pretty spots to stay at. Hi, how are you? Look at this, the bakery building. You know, we went from the Nabisco factory building, which we just toured, which is now the Chelsea Market. And check this out, this is the bakery building.
Yeah.
So obviously it's been renovated, but I guess it has,
Yeah.
it's passed as a bakery.
It is big entry
Yeah,
at one time.
very cool. I'll have to look up the history of that, the bakery building, because I'm not too sure about it. Now this is a great theater. If you've ever want to see a movie, this is the Quad Cinema. This is the Quad Cinema. It's under scaffolding now, but it's a lovely theater.
Yeah. That's been there for a minute.
Yeah, and the Quad has a lot of independent films, in particular, are shown there. Some independent films. Oh, Jeremy Hanna says hello from Canada. I love watching you guys. Oh, thanks for joining from Canada. Appreciate that, Jeremy. Oh no, Josh Remington. We don't mind you chatting. That's a nice thing. We have the best chat family. We love chatting with everyone.
It's like the VFW hall.
Guys, in case you're wondering where we are, we're in Greenwich Village if you're just tuning in. It's Friday evening, early Friday evening, May 2nd. And it's warm in New York City. It's around 80 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, May 2nd.
And we're on West 13th Street, guys. West 13th Street. This is secondhand clothing, Beacon's Closet. And they'll sell, if you're selling clothes, they'll buy them. There's some green vinyl.
Buy, sell.
Beacon's Closet.
Yeah.
If if you're a fan of thrifting, you like thrift stores and vintage stores, Beacon's Closet, excellent spot. Hey DK Lang, hey Jamie Wood, thanks for joining. Now we're coming up on Fifth Avenue.
Remember the Lone Star bar
We're
used to be there,
we're walking from west to east on 13th Street.
honey.
Look at this, reinventing New York City street grab and go eats.
Yeah.
Moose Subin.
Look, and that's Crumble. Kim Kardashian.
Yes.
And this used to be Lone Star Cafe. Remember over here?
Yep, the Lone Star Cafe.
With the iguana on the top.
Hi Frost, thanks for joining us on this walk. We're in Greenwich Village. We're on 5th Avenue at 13th Street.
Remember, honey? Whoa, the bus. Going through the red light. Whoa.
Guys, there's always a line to get into that clothing store. It always never ceases to amaze us. They line up to get into that store as if it's like like this fashionable, like a big boutique, like
Yeah.
you see the lines
Versace
outside of
just dropped
Versace or something like that. Yeah.
Just dropped a collab with Bathing Ape.
Yeah, there's a lot of scaffolding in New York. I saw that in the chat come up. Why is there so much scaffolding? Because New York City has a law where the buildings have to be inspected every few years. And when they do an inspection, they have to erect scaffolding. So, and then if they find something that needs to be fixed, the scaffolding can stay up for sometimes years. Like it happened in our own building where we live in East Village.
It was up for
like 3-4 years because they found asbestos on the outside. Oh, look at this fun bus. Oh, it's always fun. Look at that, guys. Funny, right? Frost said in Germany it's extremely rare. Yeah, but that's why there's so much scaffolding, guys. Lori Lou NJ says this is a great walk. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying it, guys. We just figured we would take you. We were so busy this week. We weren't able to live stream during the week. We were so busy with work, but we figured it was such a lovely day that we figured we would be able to. We figured we would take you on our walk, as we head back home to go get Hudson.
Let me take you to another place.
Oh, hello, RJ Wertheimer saying hola from Colorado. Thank you, RJ. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate that. David Browder says asbestos is probably in all of the older buildings, probably.
Sure, yeah.
But you know, when they took out some of the bricks from the facade of our building, you know, they found some asbestos, and that, you know, that required a lot of abatement and removal and abatement, blah blah. Took forever. But that's finally complete now, so that's all set, and all is good. Hey, Cynthia Orr saying hello. How are you? Now this is a big, you know, we just highlighted the Quad. Quad is an excellent movie theater to see independently owned films, but this is one of your big screen places, the Regal. As you can see, I think they even have you know, an IMAX, and I'm not sure if they have an IMAX, one of them in there. So, Adriana, you mentioned you want to visit as many churches. I would recommend definitely to visit the Grace Church right down there on your visit to New York in September. Put the Grace Church on your list, because that's certainly a beauty. Make sure that goes near the top of your list, because that's a gorgeous church. And right in the heart of Greenwich Village, so definitely recommend Grace Church. Now you see this scaffolding. They made it look a little nicer. You know, sometimes, yes, James. Sometimes the scaffolding is hideously ugly, but this design, like, you know, they make it look a little nicer architecturally. I mean, it's still scaffolding, but
It gussied it up a little.
you know, it's got some, you know, nicety to it. Oh, you have a Regal Theater in Staten Island. Oh, nice.
Vincent?
Yes.
Yep.
Hey, look at those people. They're like sunbathing up on their deck.
I see
You see
that. I
that?
see them.
You're going to see that a lot more as the weather is warmer. People out on their decks, you know,
Yeah, keep going.
sunning themselves. You see them out there? You see them sunning themselves? Very nice. Now I'm going to show you, we're going to walk past a beautiful firehouse. If you're fans of architecture like us, you know, James and I are architectural photographers and interior photographers. That's what we do for a living. That's what we are walking home from. We had a photo shoot, a photo assignment earlier. And this is a gem. This is a beautiful, beautiful firehouse. Hook and Ladder Company, number 3. Those plaques outside the firehouse are to the fallen firefighters. Sadly, they lost a lot of firefighters on September 11th from that particular firehouse. And those plaques are commemorating, you know, the lives lost on that day. Now, this is the American Felt Building. The American Felt Building is a converted building, and he no longer lives here, but Alec Baldwin lived there at one point. And James thinks that maybe Tom Cruise lived there at one point as well. Now, as you see, NYU is across the street. Now, this is the backside of the old Palladium.
Yeah.
It's now a dormitory. But for those of you who are in the know and into the club scene in New York, this was the back.
There's a back entrance.
The back entrance to the club Palladium. And James and I were there together, and it's amazing. And little did they know, the NYU students now, because you know, they weren't alive to have been there at the club, but they call the dorm, ironically, the name of it is the Palladium. A nod to its past. I don't really know if any of the students realize that why it's called the Palladium. Probably not. They probably don't even realize, but at any rate, that's there you have it. Now, we love this right here. Look at this, guys. These two old buildings. Look at this, guys. See, now this is we've crossed into the East Village now. Now this is a prime example of old East Village versus new East Village. Old versus new.
Nuevo.
Yeah, so guys, I mean,
Couldn't
you know,
be more
let
stark.
us know, guys, if you had a choice, would you rather live? Let us know in the comments after this video ends if you'd rather live in an apartment in this old building, or would you rather live in this glass building here? So guys, we're almost back to our apartment, and this was a quick walk. We hope you enjoyed it.
I got it.
Yeah, we hope you enjoyed our walk around Chelsea,
West to east.
Meatpacking District, Greenwich Village,
Yeah.
and now ending in the East Village.
Very
So,
nice.
Guys, thanks so much for watching.
Great to see you.
Yeah, thanks for walking along with us. We hope you discovered some gems today because we pointed out a lot of great stuff. Please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new to our channel. And again, let us know if you'd rather live in old building with character or new building glass towers.
Old. New.
And thanks to our Patreon and YouTube members for the additional support you guys provide us. And
Thanks,
we'll see
guys.
you guys soon. Good night, guys.